Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another film review in the Cove. Today, we're talking about Top Gun 2 Maverick. We're going to be talking about spoilers in this film. If you haven't seen Top Gun, please. I don't know how many more times I could say please. Please go to the theater and enjoy this. It was pretty much a masterpiece. So, Top Gun 2 takes off from where the original Top Gun ended. About, 30 years ago? People have been waiting for a long time for this sequel. And ladies and gentlemen, just to start off, I'm letting you know, this film did not disappoint. This film is one of the funnest theater experiences I have ever been a part of. Me and my fiance are planning to go in to actually see it in IMAX, and believe it or not, this will be my first IMAX experience theater. I cannot wait. Just the way the film was shot, the way that the plot rolls, and just after you hear all the backstory of how Tom Cruise and everybody, the training they did for this movie, it blows your mind away. Basically, the plot is Maverick is doing Maverick things. He's with a company that's testing out new planes, jets, and all that. At the beginning of the film, he's in this jet that's trying to reach Mach 10. Well, while he's doing that, the reason he's doing it is because he doesn't want to get promoted. He feels he's already where he belongs. He doesn't want to get grounded. And the military is trying to go to, all these drones and everything, and trying to get rid of having actual human fighter pilots. So long story short, he reaches Mach 10, acts just like Maverick, tries to push the boundaries, crashes the plane. Then he gets called up as one final assignment to go back to Top Gun and teach these top of the class pilots how to fly this super dangerous mission, because they say Maverick is the only one that could teach these kids how to do it. And folks, let me tell you, the casting that they picked out for each pilot in this movie, like Miles Teller and everybody, they did a phenomenal job. I thought I was going to be annoyed with some of them, and no, I wasn't. Like, you kind of gravitate towards all of them, and you really want these kids to succeed in this mission, and you're rooting for them the whole time. The movie's got the perfect amount of callbacks to the original, but this movie is also great as a standalone film. If you haven't seen the first Top Gun, there is really no reason that you need to. There's a few callbacks to characters from the first one, but other than that, you can really just Google the plot and figure it out in 5 minutes what happened in the first one. Let me say, Miles Teller as Rooster, also Goose's son, did a fantastic job, and I know ladies have been swooning over the eye candy because there is a beach volleyball scene where they're all shirtless, kind of like a throwback to the original volleyball scene. And they just did a fantastic job why Rooster is mad at Maverick and blames Maverick for what happened to his father. They play a very good job on how Maverick is feeling, still blaming himself over Goose's death. And the one character I did not expect to see in this movie, even though in the trailers you saw him throw a throwback and a call out to him, Iceman, Val Kilmer himself, is actually in the movie, and I almost teared up. Because for those who don't know, Val Kilmer, I believe, had throat cancer, and there's actually a documentary on Amazon Prime you can go watch that's talking about him and his life and what he's going through, and it's narrated by someone. It's actually a really well done documentary, but you really feel for the guy. In the documentary, he has to hold like the hole that they have on his neck so he can talk. But for him to come in this film, it's a very big point for him in this film to help get Maverick to realize, like, hey, he's still got something left to offer these kids. Go out there, do what you know you're capable of, and let the past go. Don't blame yourself for Rooster's death anymore. Very touchy scene, very beautiful moment. Like I said, I was tearing up in the theater because it was just so well done. Of course, the teachings, the fighter jet scenes, top notch. This is some of the coolest. I can't even explain it, folks. Like, the way they did all the jet scenes are just top notch, and again, it's just like the original Top Gun. Now, everybody wants to go and become a fighter pilot because it's like the really cool thing to do, and man, Those jets are just so awesome. When they finally go to do the mission, there's this touching moment with Maverick saving Miles Teller. It's kind of his little redemption for what happened to Goose. And then Rooster comes in the end and saves Maverick. Very well done. It's a happy ending. I thought they made it way too easy to figure. I thought for sure Maverick was going to die saving Rooster, and that would have been his redemption for what happened to Goose. But no, it's a happy ending. Maverick gets with his lady. Everybody else goes on. It was touching. The ending of the film too, very touching. It was a very cool scene between Rooster and Maverick, just like there was with Iceman and Maverick in the first Top Gun. A special big bonus points too that come in, like what I was talking about, the callback. The beginning of the film starts with Danger Zone, and right then I was hooked. So, like I said, everybody, you all would really, really enjoy this film. It's an experience. That's the best way I could put it. I don't have enough words to describe how much I love this film. I cannot wait to go see it again in IMAX. Thank you, Tom Cruise, for this movie, because man, this is right now probably the best movie that's come out this year, in my opinion. So, do yourself a favor, go back and enjoy the theater. It is one you want to experience. You won't have the same experience sitting at home watching this film. I promise you. Peace and love, everybody.